Hello, and welcome back to This Week at Endicott. I'm Tori Horton.
And I'm Nate Magoon. Let's take a look at what's happening this week across campus.
On Wednesday at 4 p.m., men's tennis will be taking on Salve Regina at the tennis courts. Be sure to head over and support your fellow Gulls. Also at 4 p.m., there will be a pet Pilates class taking place in the aerobics room. Stop by for a good workout to some upbeat music. Check out your Blue Buzz for more information.
At 5 p.m., the aerobics room will be hosting a total body toning class that'll focus on HIIT workouts and cardiovascular strength. Be sure to check it out. Also at 5 p.m., there'll be an intercultural meeting in Library 122. Everyone is welcome.
At 6 p.m., head over to Tia's Theater for a Haitian fusion class with Gina Poulin. Come check out how contemporary dance can be mixed with some Haitian flair. Also at 6 p.m., come take the HIIT circuit class to get your blood pumping with a full cardio workout to upbeat tunes.
At 6:30 p.m., head on over to the library for the Find a Piece of Yourself meeting to learn more about the Dream Club. Then at 7 p.m., head to aerobics room for a relaxing night of yoga. Escape your weekly stresses and learn how to link movement with breath while focusing on balance.
On Thursday at 4 p.m., head over to the LSB lobby for Faculty and Students Teaching and Learning Symposium. Stop by and hear how students and faculty have worked together on interesting projects. Earn raffle tickets for each exhibit you visit and win some prizes.
At 4 p.m., Bar Pilates will be taking place in the aerobics room. This class will feature both bar and Pilates exercises. Be sure to check it out. And at 5 p.m., there'll be an Express Yourself exhibit reception in the VPAC. Stop by to find out the different ways you can be you here at Endicott.
At 5 p.m., join in on the Sculpt and Burn class in the aerobics room. Then at 6 p.m., there will be a legs and stuff class to focus on lower body and core strength. Take advantage of this week's aerobics class schedule to keep yourself happy and healthy.
At 7:30 p.m., the Fieldhouse will be hosting Homecoming Bingo. Grab your friends and stop by one of Endicott's favorite events for the chance to win some awesome prizes. You don't want to miss it. And then, at 9 p.m., Late Night Loca is hosting DIY EC Spirit Wear. Then at 9 p.m., it's also 21 Plus Night in Gullies.
Happy homecoming weekend, Gulls. There will be no classes on Friday. Instead, come on over to Hempstead Stadium at 9:30 for the inauguration ceremony for Endicott's 7th president, Dr. Stephen R. DeSalvo. Stop by and become a part of Endicott's history.
At 10 a.m., the Community Giving Tree is looking for volunteers to help sort and organize donations to distribute to local families in need. You can sign up to help through the link in your Blue Buzz email.
At 12:30 p.m., there will be inauguration receptions held all over campus. Stop by one of the locations to write well wishes to Dr. DeSalvo, place a pin on the world map of where you are from, add a photo to the digital mosaic, sign a beam that will be put into the Phase 2 of the wax, and more. Check out your Blue Buzz email for the list of locations.
At 2 p.m., sign up to volunteer at Landmark Happy Hour in downtown Beverly. Tasks include setup, serving refreshments, engaging with residents during entertainment, and cleanup. You can sign up to do your part through the link in your Blue Buzz email.
At 5 p.m., head over Callahan for a yummy pig roast. Students may use a meal swipe for this event. At 7 p.m., head over to the Hempstead Stadium for men's soccer as they go head-to-head against Gordon.
At 8 p.m., break out your boogie shoes because the inaugural ball will be taking place in the Mistlewood tent. Stop by for an evening of music, dancing, food, and photos to celebrate the inauguration of Endicott's 7th president. You can reserve your ticket through the link in your Blue Buzz email.
On Saturday at 8:30 a.m., join in on the silent auction by the Alumni Council in Lower Callahan. All proceeds benefit the Alumni Council Scholarship Fund. Then at 9 a.m., head to the Athletic Tributes and Hall of Fame induction ceremony in the McDonald Gymnasium as student athletes raise their athletic banners.
At 9:30 a.m., Endicott's famous brunch will be taking place in Callahan Dining. Students may use a meal swipe for this event. At 10 a.m., the Beverly Farms Project is looking for volunteers to help with landscaping activities to support local churches' hunger relief programs. Email aroads@endicott.edu to sign up.
At noon, head to the softball field for the EC Gulls Fan Fest featuring spirit giveaways, food trucks, inflatables, and a 21-plus beer garden. You can purchase your tickets through the link in your Blue Buzz email. Then at 12:30, head to Hempstead Stadium for football as they take on Becker. Good luck, Gulls.
At 4:30 p.m., come to the President's Reception at Beechwood for light refreshments and a conversation at the President's home. There will be shuttles running from the Post Center bus stop. Then, at 5:30, there will be a New England lobster bake at Callahan for those who have purchased tickets.
At 7 p.m., there will be a homecoming inauguration and family weekend concert in the Rose Theater featuring all the performing arts that Endicott has to offer. Be sure to check it out. At 8 p.m., Late Night Loca will be hosting board games and yard games.
At 9:30 a.m., join in on the Sunday Family Brunch in Callahan. Students can use a meal swipe for this event. Then, at 10 a.m., head to the Interfaith Chapel for a Sunday service. At 6:30 p.m., there will be a restorative yoga and meditation workshop in the Interfaith Chapel. Sign up to reserve a spot through the link in your Blue Buzz email.
At 8:15 p.m., the Interfaith Chapel will be hosting a prayer group. Stop by for an hour of prayer. On Monday at 10 a.m., you can sign up to volunteer in Middleton with the Community Giving Tree. Sign up through the link in your Blue Buzz email.
On Tuesday, the SGA elections will be taking place. Be sure to vote for your residential/commuter senators. On October 5th, there will be an apple picking trip presented by CAB. You can get your ticket through the link in your Blue Buzz email.
On October 6th at 10 a.m., the North Shore Walk to Defeat ALS will be taking place. Sign up to be on Endicott's team through the link in your Blue Buzz email. The Topsfield Fair will be opening next week. Click the link in your Blue Buzz email to grab your discounted tickets. And now for sports with Caitlin and Maria.
Greetings, Gulls, and welcome to EC Sports. I'm Maria Wilson.
And I'm Maya Jard. Let's take a look at how our teams performed this past week.
The men's cross-country team finished first overall among 12 other programs at York College Invitational on September 22nd, hosted at the historic Van Court-linked park. Endicott brought home the victory by tallying 31 points. Individually for the Gulls, Adam Germain was in first to the pack, finishing in third place. Right behind Germain was Jack McGuire, who finished fourth overall. While Zachary Heffernan finished 7th, Marcus Posia finished 10th, and Will Connolly finished in 12th.
The Endicott women's cross-country team also finished first overall among 13 other teams at the York College Invitational. Endicott captured the victory with a total score of 28 points. On the individual side, it was an impressive showing for the Gulls as Holly Fosha paced the team, finishing first overall on the 6-kilometer course. Laura Pomeroy followed right behind Fosha in second place, while Gabrielle Rubito, Haley Merrick, and Madeline Keefe finished in 5th, 9th, and 11th to round out the rest of Endicott's top 5.
With just over 6 minutes left in overtime, Trinity student athlete Caroline Curtin took a Jordan Ragley pass and put it in the back of the cage to give number 17 nationally ranked Batnums a 5-4 overtime victory against Endicott College's field hockey team on September 22nd at Northfield. For Endicott, the Gulls received goals from Addie Williams, Sydney Poulin, Julie Champanine, and Jalen Grabo in a hard-fought loss.
Endicott freshman defense back Joseph Paget has earned CCC Football Defensive Rookie of the Week accolades for the second time this season. It was announced by the league office on Sunday. On September 21st, Paget compiled a career-high 7 tackles and 1 pass breakup in Endicott's 2017 hard-fought loss to number 15 nationally ranked Wesley. Meanwhile, so far this season, Paget has compiled 12 tackles, picked off 2 passes, and notched 1 pass breakup in 3 games played.
Endicott women's tennis student athletes Greta Hartman and Olivia Burler have both earned CCC Weekly Awards. Hartman earned her first ever CCC Player of the Week award, while Burtler won her 3rd CCC Rookie of the Week award. Following a 3-0 week, the Endicott women's volleyball team saw Mackenzie Kennedy and Colleen McVoy earn CCC Libero and Player of the Week honors, respectively. For Kennedy, the Libero of the Week honor is her 3rd in the 4 weeks that her CCC office has given the award.
In the Commonwealth Coast Conference opener for both schools, the Endicott women's soccer team fell to Salve Regina by a 2-1 final on September 21st to move to 4-3 overall on the season and a 0-1 in CCC play. The Endicott men's soccer team battled to a 0-0 double overtime draw with Salve Regina on September 21st. Both teams had chances throughout regulation and overtime, but neither could find the back of the net. Zach Regabudo made 2 saves in net for the Gulls.
And that's it for EC Sports this week, Gulls.
Get out there and support your teams.
Now let's get agricultured with our friend Amy.
Hello, and welcome back to Get Agricultured. I'm Amy Couture, and this week I decided to tell you about one important thing that you should do to sheep, docking sheep tails. Long-tailed breeds of sheep like Corriedales and Romneys grow tails up to 6 inches long. There are some breeds, like Finn sheep, that have shorter tails that don't need to be removed. Removing the tails helps keep the animal clean. Without tails, manure doesn't linger around the vulva and reduces risk of wool maggots. This also is something shearers don't have to worry about while they're shearing. It also makes it much easier for farmers to watch a ew's vulva and udder when it gets closer to lambing and to make sure there are no milking problems. There are multiple ways to remove the tails. One way is to use an electric tail docker. The metal blade heats up, and as it cuts through the tail, it burns the skin to help stop the bleeding. Another way is to use a bridizo. This is placed on the tail, which crushes the blood valves to help seal them. Once the bridizo is on, farmers will then use a knife or a scalpel to cut the tail off. The most popular way is banding, which is a process of placing a rubber band near the top of the tail. This cuts off the blood circulation and kills the tail and eventually falls off. That's all I got for you this week on Get Agriculture. I'll see you next time with another cutting edge episode.
Now it's time for Endipop
With Julia.
and Andrew.
Welcome to Endipop, Gulls. Endipop is going to be your weekly recap of everything that's happening in pop culture. It's a spin-off from last year's What's Poppin', which will premiere on our off weeks. I'm Julia Keegan.
And I'm Andrew O'Connor. Let's get into what's happening this week all across the internet and in entertainment. The Emmys were handed out on September 22nd. Here are some of the big winners. Game of Thrones won Best Drama Series for their final season. Amazon's Fleabag had the most unexpected sweep of awards for Best Comedy, Best Writing, Best Directing, and Best Actress in a Comedy for Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Bill Hader also grabbed another award for his comedy series Barry on HBO. And Emmys made history with Billy Porter, the first openly gay black man to win an Emmy. Porter won for his starring role in FX's Pose.
Ansel Elgort had an interesting week on Instagram. Unlike most actors, when the movie fails in the box office and with critics, the star of The Goldfinch took to his Instagram to voice his opinions on the matter. In one Instagram story, he validated the critics' opinion of The Goldfinch that it's not a good movie and says his mom enjoyed it, which made him feel good about the movie. Elgort then went on to post footage from the film not yet released to the public and a video fan edit all about the film's bad review.
Fans of the 90s sitcom The Nanny pay attention because the revival may be coming. Fran Drescher, who originated the role of Fran Fine, hinted that an announcement may be coming in the next few weeks. Drescher said she wants a fresh take on the role, and that fresh take is Cardi B. The rapper is in talks with Drescher to possibly be rebooting the iconic role.
Victoria's Secret has been dethroned for the Best Runway Show by Rihanna and her lingerie line Savage X Fenty. On September 20th, Amazon premiered the show that is more of a performance piece than just women walking down a runway. The 40-minute special includes dance performances, supermodels like Gigi Hadid and Cara Delevingne sightings, and performances from Migos, Halsey, and DJ Khaled, to name a few. What was most significant about the show was its diversity in models. Trans women, plus-size models, and women of every ethnicity were represented, which is something Victoria's Secret has yet to do.
And that's it for Endipop this week.
See you next week, and good luck keeping up.
That's all we have for this week, Gulls. Have a happy and safe homecoming weekend.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.